Hello everybody, my name is Tasin, and in this channel I talk about everything related to success, career, finances, and all those good things. In this video, basically I would like to talk about passion versus money, right? There's this big debate in life that should we be chasing money or should we be going after our passion? Yeah, every college student is in this dilemma of, especially when we are young, that should we chase our passion or should we go for boring things in life that bring money. Now ideally we want a career, right? We want a job and we want to make living by doing something that is part of our passion as well and brings money as well, right? That is what the ideal scenario should be. But realistically, as we grow older, we realize that those are two very disjoint sets, right? So what I mean by that is, uh, a lot of times you find that what you're passionate about, you cannot monetize that. It doesn't bring money, and what brings money is rather mundane, boring, monotonous, and yeah, that pays the bills. So what do we want to do in life, right? That is something we have to decide. Passion could be something like singing, dancing, cooking, I don't know, uh, yeah, making YouTube videos, and then, but your passion can also be things like investing in stock market, doing real estate. If you're one of those people whose passion inherently brings money, well, lucky you, man. Lucky you. You're one of those chosen people, who can combine passion and money. But for a lot of us, the normal folks in life, we have to go through this phase where we have to decide if we want to go for money or if we want to pursue our passion. And the worst case is being in a situation where you don't have either one of them, right? You're in a crappy job which doesn't even pay you, and you just hate that job, and you are just not passionate about it, right? Let me put it that way. And that is the worst place to be in. And if you're in that situation, I would suggest move on. Upskill yourself, try to pivot. It might take time, but you're not even making money, you're not passionate about it, move and do something else, man. At least earn some money if you're not passionate about it. But on the other hand, being 100% passion driven, for example, you might have heard about singers and musicians who go like 100% deep in their music passion, and they're broke, they don't make any money in life, which is fine. Yeah, everybody chooses how they want to live their life. But I think there is a soft spot which we can aim for, right? So in the ideal case, I said that if you can combine both your passion and money making abilities, that's the best thing. But if you cannot do that, maybe what you can do is, just take up a job, right? A corporate job. Do it for the sake of money, right? But don't invest your heart in it. Yeah? Do it well, do it for what it's worth, do it for you being paid for it, but don't invest your soul in that, right? Go home when the time is over and then invest in your passion, right? I think a lot of people these days, as we move to a global economy, we would be in a situation where we would be doing a job that just brings the money, and it's not really fulfilling. But that's fine. You take that money and then you go at the end of the day and you do what you're passionate about, right? There are lots of people who are doing that. They're stuck in a cubicle and, you punching numbers, and when it's over, they go home and they probably a dancer. They go and dance, right? So yeah, we can do that. Uh, you don't have to always make a black and white choice in life. You can always pivot and position yourself, because we always have a choice in life. to structure our life in a way where we are both happy and we are making money. So I think, so for example, there was this one seminar I attended where the speaker was basically talking about this topic, and one woman, she raised her hand and she was like, I'm in a situation where my daughter is in medical school. She's in her second year, and she just is not passionate about it. Yeah, she's made it through, but she wants to drop out. Yeah, she wants to quit, and she's passionate about baking. She wants to open like a bakery. So what should I do as a mom? And then the speaker was like, if let's talk about the odds, right? Let's get a little mathematical. If she were to have a passion, for example, say dancing, that's very hard to monetize realistically. How many dance school do you know? What can you do with dancing, right? There are only a few dancers who get paid well, and then the other ones don't. But bakery is maybe one of those passions that is a little more easier to monetize, right? We see a bakery on every corner of the street. So she can basically open a bakery, right? That's still possible. Now she has to decide, the girl. If she wants to drop out now and go 100% in the business, that's her choice, that's her life, she can do it. But she can also, maybe just do the med school, finish it, and acquire baking skills, learn more about advanced baking skills, develop her craft, start it as a side project, and then once the med school is over, then she can go and do her thing, right? So you don't always have to think in terms of black and white, right? This or that. You can always position yourself in life to to achieve your dreams. So yeah, it does not have to be either money or passion, nor does it have to be, neither of them. Which I hope you are not in a situation in. And if you are, well, I wish you luck that you get out of it as soon as possible. So yeah, those were my thoughts on passion and money. If you do like this video, please leave a thumbs up, right? And subscribe to this channel, comment below so that it helps the algorithm and it keeps me motivated. Bye.